Free or Willie Tortoro.
Hello.
And we're watching a game of support. Oh shit, I'm supposed to screen share this with you. I'm dumb. Hang on one second.
Okay.
Accept my call, please. Alright, are you on the call?
Yep.
Alright, you see my screen?
Yep.
Alright, let's watch some game. I'm gonna fast forward it because I don't really care about the loading screen or the first like minute of the game. Okay, you're buying item. Here, let's see if you get off the platform instantly. Alright, here we go. Alright, you bought your items quick. There you go. Good job. You're the only one on your team that did it, but nice. It's a good start. Good start. Alright, so generally you want to race to kind of this area, right? So
Okay.
you can see where they put vision. If you come in this way, your vision will cut out and you won't see this because the bush will block you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to kind of come through here because from this bush you can see whether or not they walk into that bush.
Gotcha. Oh, and this was the game I was looking for.
Oh, good.
Okay.
All right.
Special
What's up? What's up, Max?
delivery.
Is it the switch? Your shirt's on inside out, isn't it? Okay. Thanks, bud. That sounds like goofball. Okay. The other thing that I will warn you is with Zyra, if you can get this word down, do, and then kind of walk over here to lane, because these seeds spawn on your passive every so often, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
and if you can early spawn seeds in lane, it gives you early game lane pressure.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's a Zyra specific thing, though. No other support would you want it. You have to kind of Bard is another one you kind of have to worry about like chime placement and where you stand. So it's kind of the same deal.
Yeah. I worry about our seeds during leash.
Okay. So right here, whoop. Let me back up because there was a few points in here. Okay, so remember the general rule of thumb is this. Whenever you are CSing or whatever, right? You want
Mm-hmm.
to think of this wall as the line and you need to be perpendicular on the line, even with your ADC most of the time.
Okay.
Right? So you are currently, and they are currently. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. However, you are pushing no pressure on either of them.
Okay.
Right? Well, I mean, give your cooldown is down, but your guys' positioning is so far away from your target that all they have to do is step up to here and then they push you back an equal amount of space.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this is right now, there's like this whole area is just unclaimed territory that nobody's fighting over and nobody's stepping into. See, and like she scooted up, and then you guys immediately went back.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then in response to you guys moving this way, Ash moves back because she was up here. Well, here anyway, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
this is kind of the lane dance that you can exert just by being present in a location, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other thing you can do, you haven't really had a whole lot of options. You kind of need to have your cooldown up, but you know Ash is going to step forward to try to shoot this.
Mm-hmm.
or this. These are the next two, right? If you move over to here, right? Then when Ash moves forward, you can auto attack Ash and then move back. And you're
Okay.
still way far away from Lux. And also, the other thing you can do is keep in mind, look at where they are right now. They're a full flash apart in distance, right?
Yeah.
Which means that you too can just go pressure her and she has to fall back because she's by herself.
Yeah.
Do you kind of see how these dynamics create
Yeah.
space and pressure?
Yeah. It's like the area of influence and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And see, so Ash saw this, stepped forward, and stepped forward to CS. Lux started to go back and then turned around. She's like, oh, Ash is back here. Because now they're closer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you guys still should be messing with that Lux right now. He's almost in auto attack range. You're almost within E range. You could just walk at her and trade right here. Okay. So she bound you, you missed, and Jin backed off. See, Jin shouldn't have backed off there. He should have went forward and traded into her. Okay. You guys have zoned yourself. Look at this. Did you see a jungler?
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why are you this far back? You're almost out of EXP range. You may well be out of EXP range of your minions. You're just. And look at this. You're level 2. They're level 1.
Mm-hmm.
There is no reason for you guys to be this far back right now. Right? Like,
Yeah.
you backed off when you're stronger. Because look, right here. Alright, so you will get level 2 always, right? And this is something you need to look out for every single game. Okay? Because this is a PowerPoint that works through Diamond. Okay? So really, really, really pay attention to this. This is the second wave. When
Mm-hmm.
this guy, and this guy dies, that's level 2.
Okay.
So you need to be auto attacking these to help them die faster and then move forward as they're dying. Right? So,
Yeah.
like, if you're standing here and then that minion dies, you're in great shape because you can just level your abilities and all in immediately. Like, just click and go. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there you go. Then this one dies. Now this is the only one left. And keep in mind, if you look at them, they have to kill this minion and this minion, which is almost nearly at full health, before they hit level 2. If you guys just walk here, just like that, you get a kill. So like, she just walked. Okay, she just walked into you. And again, look at this. To even
Yeah.
get in auto attack range of whatever it is she's doing, right? To even get in auto attack range, she has to flash forward. Why are you too scared of one person with one minion left to level 2 that's almost dead? Right? She is standing in an incredibly stupid spot right now. All you should do is step forward, kill this minion, kill her. Like, game
Yeah.
over. See, there it is. There's level 2, and we're still all the way backed off. Okay. So Lux didn't hit level 2, which means she should have hit it right here. No, still didn't get it. Was she late to lane? I didn't notice.
She might have been.
There, she just hit it. Okay, hit her back, hit her back. Oh, man. So the second she hit you with that and started walking forward, you should have shot yours right back at her. Like, literally, same second. Because that you'll do more damage on that trade than she will. Alright, so first things first is you're giving Lux too much respect and you're eating a lot of free Ash poke because you're scared of Lux. Like, you guys have taken, and this is like a huge sin in the bot lane. That's free untraded damage. You took all that damage and returned 0. See,
Yeah.
look at them. They have that much health gone and that much health gone. Right? You can't let them hit you without taking some damage back. Even if it's a bad trade, they need to suffer for it some. Right? Keep in mind as well, you are now level 3. They have a level 2.
Hmm.
If you just target her, she'll probably die. She's way weaker than you right now. There, now she hit 3. Okay. So, these kind of plays where you shoot a thing over here, right? That's
Hmm.
like, I'm scared to fully commit, but I want to do some damage, so I'm just going to throw this out there and hopefully it hits them with something, right?
Yeah.
You're just really wasting cooldowns because if she's smart, she goes, oh, well now she doesn't have Q up or W. The only thing she can do is root, so I can trade with her for free, and this guy doesn't have any health to follow up, right? If she just flashed to here through a ward right there and started slowing you, you could probably die right now. There's not a lot he could do about it. So I mean, you need to be whenever you think like when you play the game, you need to think a couple of things. It's like one, do I need to think of when my windows are, right? Like when are my windows for trades? There's always a window when somebody is CSing because their
Hmm.
auto attack gets spent on the minion, and then you can literally step up, auto attack them back, and step out of range if you time it perfectly, right? I
Yeah.
mean, keep in mind, Ash has her W, so you need to be careful when you do that. But if she does that, you can step up, do it, throw a root, whatever, because you know she's got to stop for a brief moment to CS. You can time your shit then and almost guarantee a hit, right? So,
Yeah.
so that's a good window opportunity for trades. Another thing that you need to be thinking of is like, what is my damage output as a percentage of their health, right? Like, not like I do 350 damage. Like, no, this is not what I'm talking about. I mean, like, if I land my Q, it'll do 15%. If I land my E, it'll do 20%. I'm making up numbers, right?
Okay.
And then my plants will do another 15% if they hit a couple of times, right? Like if I land an auto, the plants will do another 15%, right?
Hmm.
So right there you have a 50%. Like if they're lower than 50% health, they should die, right? And then add ignite to that, which is another 15. So if they're lower than 65% health, they should die. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you go, okay, if they are here, I have kill pressure on them. And then I need to play like I have kill pressure on them. The good news is people don't think like this in Silver at all. So they'll have no idea that they are potentially dead right now. Right? Like this guy. If he gets hit with anything from her, he's going to die. Particularly a binding. If he gets hit
Yeah.
with that, he's dead. Is she have Ignite?
I
Because like
think
in
so.
an E, an auto attack, and Ignite, he's dead. If I'm her, I'm just going to start walking this way, and then I'll see him walking back, and then I'll flash, E, Q, and he's dead. Right now, he's dead. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all it takes is the recognition of when you have all-in pressure. And he's actually dead right now, he doesn't know it. The good news for you is she doesn't know it either. Yep, that was dangerous. Okay. Ah, damn it, I want right there. Okay, watch your gen. So he steps forward, he wants that last CS. And then right here. He's already walked up here, he's off screen.
Yeah.
You're walking all the way down here. Your line looks like this. That is a fatality amount of distance in any elo above silver. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, you are actually in engage range from both of this. You should be dead right now. Like, 100% you should be dead right now.
Wait until my seeds take root.
Yeah, they didn't have that bush warded, which is why you got away with that. And there's the ward. That's crazy. Okay, so right now, if I'm this Lux, whenever I was standing right here and he's standing right there, I'm
Hmm.
gonna flash to here, Q, E, auto attack, ignite, he's dead. Heal won't even save him from there. And you can't counterburst me for my whole hit point bar. So I can do that and then just walk away. And he's dead.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually dead. And see, why did... Those minions are always going to block this. Flash to here and then shoot that binding. Dead. 100%. You see what I'm saying? Like, use flash. Just use it. And it's... You get a kill there. See, okay. So... What the hell did I just do? Did I just back that up or move it forward?
I think you went forward.
Okay. Because, like, what am I looking for? Was it this? Nope.
No, because we already went back.
I had to... Yeah, this is way late. Okay, this has got to be near where it is. Oh, you got somebody. Spoiler alert. Okay, so here we are, here we are. Okay, so Q is down. There you go. Jen, do not come back in. You're just gonna die. Yep. You need to get the fuck out of there. Alright, so Ash took teleport like a dum-dum. If I would have known that, you should have been hard fighting them earlier. Because you have 2 combat summoners and they have 1. So all ends are double to your advantage right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they can't beat you in an all in. You have 2 combat summoners. Get him, Nunu. Oh, Nunu! Get him! Got him. Why'd you go all the way there to recall? Oh, this is gonna work out. See, Jin shouldn't have shot that root there. He should have waited until Nunu made her dodge. Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, save your stuff until either you have to create the gank or you can react to it. But either way, you're gonna have a point at which your CC is most definitely gonna land. Just a heads up, they can still see you walk through here.
Yeah.
This is not the edge of vision, this is. So, I wish they would actually make that visually accurate. Plus, you just got exposed by an Ash E. But that's alright, this is lower elo and nobody looks at the map. So,
Yeah. It didn't work out because I waited and then I
Okay.
think Jin get killed.
Go this way.
Okay.
You can get 100 times closer. Like, if he steps up here, right? Like, here, he can't see you right here. So you get this much free distance going this way. The only drawback to going that way is that you're closer to the jungler. So you kind of
Yeah.
need to have an idea of where the jungler is. But shit, if the jungler's right here, you're fucked anyway on this gank. Because you're going to go in and then get buttfucked by a jungler. But this is actually the better gank route. And also 90% of the time in low elo, this is your lazy ward. I'm going to walk over him and drop a ward right there. But they'd never ward here or here. So, like, these paths are better to come in on 99% of the time. Your ADC died.
Yeah.
So, in lower elos, you can't roam as much because your partner will just die without you because they don't know how to give up CS and take free stuff. Oh,
Yeah, I think I hit E by accident trying to.
you just like panicked a little bit. And like, oh shit. If she goes back in, you should probably have moved down and not recalled there. But it's too late anyway.
An ally has been slain.
Okay.
So much.
I think I was panicking.
I like the other buy better. You should have just bought the amped tome in a pot and ran. Because you're wasting a ton of time here. Ash is level 6.
Such a busy one.
Okay, so right there, Jin was dead again. They just didn't pull the trigger. Cause like if Ash had just arrowed there, Jin probably dies. Especially if Lux gets level 6. That wasn't bad.
Wait until my seeds take root.
Alright, so the second you hit level 6, you can step forward. Because you have burst potential that's higher than Ash's. Like, Lux is actually just dead if you full burst. Now. Okay, you guys reacted to that way too late. So, let's back up. I'm watching Nunu right now. He's snowballing. You need to be creating this engagement.
Okay.
Which would have put you that much closer. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just back this thing up. Alright, so I'm watching Nunu. And he gets the thing. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi. How far forward can you get? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. Here. If you're walking forward that whole time, right? Which means you needed to wait about 2 seconds and then go in so you hit at the same time he did. So they start running back away from you about the time he arrives.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's something I have a really hard time doing, is knowing when to like go in when the jungler's pinging that he's coming on his way.
Well, keep in mind, you have this. You're right to play that loose because you're almost dead, right? And if they turn and burst you, you are dead. But like, you need to be doing this with the idea that I have that, and throw everything down and. Okay, go Jin, go kill her. Ah, Jin, you fucking puss. Like auto once, man. Okay, so here's how you play that different. Okay, that's not what I want. Alright, so right here. If I know, first off, I'm gonna flash. Because if that binding hits me, I'm dead, right?
Yeah.
But if I know I'm not gonna flash, I'm casting R and then dumping every combo that I can, right? So R, W times 2, Q, right here, and then E like this, right? I'm going to hit every button as fast as humanly possible. Like, it'll be Q, W, W, E, and then, or R, Q, W, W, E. Because by the time they get here to follow up on this damage, you're going to hit this, and all your plants are going to be going ape shit on them while you're invincible.
Yeah.
Right? And then the second this Zanya's is over, you're going to flash out. if you need to. But if you did it the way I'm doing it, she's going to have to back off or she's going to die. She's probably going to have to back off or she's going to die. And Jin can go apeshit on him from range with his stupid ass long range ult. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, this protects you. Because this puts an area down that says you can't walk through here to follow up damage on me or you will get knocked up in a series of super plants. And Jin will kill you. Right? Like, you could literally turn this whole play. Hell, you could do this. Here's another one. You wait until this is right here. You flash forward. Do all that shit I just said on her. She dies instantly. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All that plus ignite on her. Then this. And then
Okay.
Jin can free engage on Ashe. Ashe will have to either choose to wait around to get your kill or fight Jin. She'll probably fight Jin. Your cooldowns might be up by the time Zanya gets out, but I like what I said earlier better. Throw the E or throw the thing here and then throw everything this direction,
Mm-hmm.
and you're good. And you win that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got options here. And all he had to do is, one, he needed to step this way and heal, or he needed to go all in on her and kill her. She had no health. All he had to do is auto Q her and she's dead. But he's like, oh shit, I'm scared, and he runs away, right? Because he's
Mm-hmm.
not looking at. Remember what I told you earlier about percentage of health, right?
Yeah.
Look at her. Keep watching. So you've hit her. He hasn't, like, all he has to do is auto. And she's probably dead. Or W, auto W. He hits a W here, she's dead. And instead he heals and runs away. I mean, and what's the root gonna do here? Nothing. You root her, and one auto, the minions will kill her. You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just recognition of near death and target selection. But that whole thing could have been played a lot better. And on top of that, you still had your stupid ultimate. So even if you didn't get her, you could have just boomed. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. I'm tired of watching you buy. Your your shop stuff should be at your elo 5 seconds. That's it. Anything longer than that, you're wasting time. Realistically, you should be thinking to yourself, how much money do I have? What can I buy when I go back?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, like, where you're at, I'm thinking, okay, I have 680 gold. I'm going to buy this ruby crystal, a couple of pots, and a thing. So you go click, 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 click. Done. And I'm off the
Yeah.
pad. Because I bet you that's what you end up buying anyway. That's what you should buy. Yep. Come on, man. Ruby crystal. You can do it. What are you going to build that into? Okay, you sold it. But you didn't buy anything! Come on, dude. And buy something. Because ruby crystal will still upgrade this. You know?
Yeah.
And that's not true, actually, at all.
The forest holds many surprises.
She leveled up as my ult hit. No, she didn't. I just watched. We can go back and I can prove that one, but no, she didn't. She actually almost died walking forward because you hit her for some damage and he didn't. Alright, so right here, these are free opportunities for you to press a trade. Right? So look at it this way. You have all these minions. She has
Mhm.
these. If these die until the next minion wave gets there, this thing just pushes forward. If you just walk this way, just walk. You don't have to do anything else. She has to back off. Because if she doesn't, and these minions die, she ends up tanking this whole wave, which is a shit ton of damage. So, like, watch this. Right there. Okay. She's going to get engaged on by this whole wave unless she does something. If you just walk this way, you guaranteed win that trade. She has to back off. And the wave gets to tower.
Yeah.
Because you can just walk that wave in and she can't stop, or she picks up all the aggro. Or she CS's it all and then Ashe doesn't get any, which is good too. But their jungler's dead, so you don't need this ward right now. Okay, so ult earlier than that.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, what I would have done is I would have ulted first and then thrown your E. Why do I say that, by the way? Ult first and then throw E.
Because the ult empowers the plants.
Yes, that's one reason. Why else?
Potential to zone them also.
Your ult creates a
Oh,
you have to get the fuck out of here pizza.
yeah.
Right? So if they're standing here, where are they going to go?
Probably back.
No,
Yeah.
it's straight out. If they're standing here, they're going to go that way. Right? So this
Mhm.
ult creates a zone of I know where you're going to run. So it makes it
Okay.
super easy to hit a E. And if they dodge your E, they dodge into your ult and get knocked up.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because I know I do have a tendency to use my ult last.
So I mean, yeah, this creates a I have to get the fuck out of here, and then they have to go. So you know which direction they're gonna go, and it's gonna be the quickest way to safety is the direction they're gonna go. No, don't gank. Take the dragon.
Turret plating will soon fall.
All right. She should have taken the dragon. Because now Shaco's there. But I guess you still can because they're not going to contest it, but whatever. Alright, as a support, if you're taking the dragon, you
Mm-hmm.
either throw a ward right here or in this bush.
Okay.
Because you've got too much dead vision, and Shaco's a champion that can pop over this wall, smite the dragon, and flash out. And yeah, if they have vision on this thing, and you guys have no idea if they do, because you don't have like a pink on it or anything, but he can steal that. Well, that's just a damn shame. Ooh, close. Oh my god, that heal. Nuts. Okay. Remember what I said. Well, here, let's back up. What do you see here?
She has no minions.
Right. So you can walk this way. Why this way?
Mm, I guess because she can't. I guess it's faster, but it's also with the minions.
That's her.
Oh, her volley.
Mhm. And these guys all block volley. So you can just walk right over through these while these guys are moving forward. They'll linebacker for you. They'll take the volley, and then you can just engage on her. Hell, you could probably kill her if you just okay. So if you walk this way, and keep in mind you should always be looking for scenario of a 2v1,
Mm-hmm.
right? But if you like just walk this way with the minions and she volleys and you flash E and you have ult in 5 seconds, you kill her. Because Jin will hit that W while she's rooted. And then your plants will just beat the shit out of her and you have ignite. She's dead.
Yeah.
And you know, all this shit goes off in like less than a second, so she won't have time to like um she won't have time to stun you. You can hit all that. Just kill her. She's dead. And she's tanking all these minions. Plus your damage, which is extremely high. Plus Jin is right there.
Yeah.
That's death for her right now. Because remember whenever I said plan out your damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your damage, let's say, is 65%. I haven't been paying attention, but let's say it is, right? What's
Okay.
his? Is it greater than 35%?
It should be.
Add those two up.
Yeah.
If somebody gets caught, they're dead
Mm-hmm.
right now. So you should be playing your lane like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whoever gets caught is instantly dead. Can Lux counterburst both of you to death? If no, then you need to be engaging every fight. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, here's the difference: is diamond players they look for those like they look for all ins, right? Silver players look for like free free damage,
Okay.
and they never look for all ins because they're scared of them. They don't want them. They just want to trade you for free, trade you for free, trade you for free, and if you fuck up enough, then I will go ahead and capitalize on that and kill you. Right? Like, that's it. Like, I want to get you down to 25% health, and then I want to catch you with something and kill you because you stayed too long. Right?
Yeah.
No, man, just, you should be able to all in somebody at like 60%. Almost always. Like this right here. And by the way, you just hit an absolutely max range E because it stops about right there. Like
Yeah. I think she
that's
walked
your
away and walked back.
well, no, you like pixeled her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely max range. You can double, if not triple, this thing's chance of landing and her dying by flashing forward there.
Okay.
Because if you flash to here, she has no out. Because your E goes. And you have your ult.
Yeah.
And he has no escape either. You can throw your ult like this. You can just flash forward, ult. She has to run this way, root goes through like that. And then WWQ, she's dead. 100%.
Yeah.
And he has to run this way, which means you get a free pick without any trade damage. And you have no risk. And Darius is above you coming this way. And Darius has been beating the shit out of this dude all game. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Quit holding on to this. Quit holding on to this. Just use it when the opportunity is there. If you think, if I bind her here, is she dead? Yeah, she is. Right?
Yeah.
You got a dude right here, you got a dude right there. That's enough damage. So bind her there and then ult. She can't escape. And then you get her. She's dead. Like this is the lowest percentage thing that you can possibly do. And I mean, you've probably got a 10 to 15% chance of landing that. You did land it, so it works out great. I mean, I don't want to be like, you suck, because you did land it, and it worked out without you having to use your flash, and you get a double kill, and you survive, and you still have flash, right?
Hmm.
But the odds of that actually working that way were very small.
Yeah.
The odds of it working if you flash forward are like more like that, right?
Hmm.
And on a team fight engagement, I'll take this every single time to that, and I keep flash.
Yeah.
Like every time. Every time. Okay?
Hmm.
Well, that worked out well for you guys. Alright, you get $670. What are you buying? Nothing.
The forest holds many surprises.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
This is good. Okay. If I were doing that, he's going to clear this wave anyway. I would have
Hmm.
stayed in this bush till he cleared the wave, waited till this vision dies and loses vision, then walked into this bush.
Okay.
Because there's a chance that Lux gets baited in looking at his hit points and is like, I'm going to step up here to zone you. And if Jin moves right, like this or like that, you can be standing right here ready to pop her.
Yeah.
But if you walk through while the minions are there, she's never going to chase that because she knows you're right here. So be a little sneakier.
Promising garden.
Okay, she's tanking minions. Get in there. She's tanking minions. Why aren't you trading with her right now? Her volley goes nowhere. It hits these two. What's she gonna do to you? Step up here. Like, why wouldn't you? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a huge problem in Silver is people go, oh man, Ash's volley goes like this far, right? And her auto attack range is like this far, and she has maybe an ult or something that goes forever. So if I stand within this radius, I'm going to get hit, right? But is that radius real? No, because her volley looks like this, at best, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the extent of her range right now, plus auto attacks. So auto attacks would go like that. And if she auto attacks you and she's tanking all this, she's going to take a ton of damage.
Yeah.
So you get all the damage of all your abilities for one auto attack, and she tanks all this CS. Or she walks backwards when you come out, and this stuff becomes hard to CS under tower. You know what I mean? Like, there's no
Mm-hmm.
reason why you shouldn't be in her face right now.
Yeah.
Well, you made the decision, just a little too late. Okay. You only hit her with your plants and Jin, and she's already at 50% health. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
So you missed everything but one or maybe two plants hit her. 50 and Jin's W, 50% health. What does that tell you?
It's all in more.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's a game of pressure, and you're just not creating any right now. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not meant to be like a slight, right? It's just like, that's silver, though. They don't pressure the other person. They try to poke the other person until they do something, right? Like, you never see Thresh walk forward and flay somebody. You see him throw hook after hook after hook after hook until one lands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the wrong way to do it. Objectively, that's the wrong way to do it. Oh, by the way, you should be warding this because Shaco has the ability to solo it.
Oh, okay.
There's like a few junglers that will solo dragon fairly routinely. And it's like Master Yi can do it, Jax, Vi, Shaco, Nunu. These are champions that you need to be very cognizant. I'd have taken a shot at him there. Like, just to A, slow his roll, and B, knock off some hit points. Because you know exactly where he's going. He's walking right through here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you could step right here. He won't be able to see you. And you can throw an E right into his path. Plant, plant, Q, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got a ward there. The plants will just hit him like several times. He'll have to Q out, and he'll lose like that much of his health bar. Which means he probably won't be able to do this gank on Jin. Right, or he'll have to go back to farming. And you are in no risk whatsoever for doing it. Because here he comes. And now Jin's probably gonna die. Oh man, that was lucky. Flash! Ah, okay. Backing it up, because this is insane. Alright. Mountain's a waste, whatever. So you get him slowed. Okay, right here. You have a Shaco that's used all his escapes, a Lux, and an Ashe. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you flash to here, and then ult right there, right?
Yeah.
You've got them. They can't escape. And it sets Nunu up for his ult right here in the middle of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's just flash ult. Because like right there in particular, you could right here, you could flash this wall and ult like that. Right now. and throw Ignite on him and then walk this way. Because Ash can still beat the shit out of you and you're made out of paper. But this guy definitely dies if you do that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, Nunu just flashed and ulted. So if you had flashed, then that dude's definitely dead right now. And she dies too, apparently. Okay. If you'd have flashed that forward and then E'd and ulted her, she would have died right there.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, she hit you with the binding, so... Like, watch this. And, okay, so Nunu's going up. Oh, okay, so she's doing that. If this is me, I'm going to flash right here. And then I'm going to ult this whole area. Seed, Q. Throw down my ward right there. And Igniter. And I'm going to wait for my bind to come back up. She's dead. She failed to hit me with all the stuff she needed to do to kill me. And then I've caught her where my teammates can catch up. If not, I've just killed her myself with my burst. Because she's got like 60% health, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think all that's going to do? Plus Ignite.
65.
Bingo. Right? So she's dead too. But it's like, everybody wants to use Flash like it's a goddamn safety belt. It's a teleportation spell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Use your ult! Hit that tower. There you go. Okay. I think I've probably watched enough of this game.
Mm-hmm.
So the big things are you need to ult way more often and flash way more
Yeah.
often, right? 2, percentage health. That looks like a cock and balls. Let's back that one up. There we go. Percentage health, right? You need to be thinking like, when do I have a kill? And then play like you do when you're there.
Yeah.
When you're on that threshold, you need to play forward and aggressively, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to keep playing with Zyra in particular? Do you like
Probably.
Zyra? I mean, Zyra's a great champion. I'm not saying not to play her. I'm just asking for...
Yeah, because I played her
Okay.
the most. And
If
then,
you
yeah.
know what you're doing, right? Plants make great blockers. So, like, for example, you're standing right here. Lux is right here, right? And you're like, man, I could probably do whatever. And you know Lux, whenever you shoot, that she's going to shoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can literally put a plant right here and then throw your E. Or put a plant right here and then throw your E. And her Q will hit that plant. Right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with like your bigger threats like Blitzcrank. If you know a blitz is going to be a problem, drop a plant right in front of you as a blocker. And then it'll hook the plant and not hook you.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're like running away, you can drop a plant behind you and do that and he'll hook the plant and pull it back. I've actually killed a Blitzcrank doing that before. They hooked a plant and it hit him once and killed him. I mean, that's a hell of a play when you can pull it off, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just a Zyra specific trick. The other thing is show up to lane a little earlier, and the level 2 power spike is the biggest thing in the game for the first like 4 levels.
Yeah.
Or for the first 4 like elos, like bronze, silver, gold, plat. No one accounts for it. And remember, it's always the 3 melees
On the second wave.
on the second wave. And you have to have 3 casters left. 3 or less. If you have 4, then you'll have to have, these will have to die and the 4th will have to die. Right?
Okay.
So the second wave, you should be autoing the wave to help your ADC kill it faster. Why did I not say you should use your Q?
In case they engage and use it to trade.
No, because you're going to engage. You're going to engage
Oh,
at
yeah.
level 2. You want that damn ability up. You know, because if you're level 2 and this is on cooldown when you hit level 2, you're essentially like level 1 with a bunch of extra stats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't have 2 abilities. And that's the whole advantage of I'm going to hit level 2 and I'm going to boom. I'm going to go in hard. Right?
Yeah.
With Thresh, you'll see me hit level 2. I'll flash forward and flay and hook them. Don't even hesitate. Just flash forward, throw away my flash. I don't care. Most of the time, I get their flash. And if I get their flash and I hook them, they're still dead. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't be so attached to this. It's not a safety belt. It's a teleport. And this is the one thing I never understood about Silver. If you would use flash instinctively to save your life, then why aren't you using it to get stronger?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll use it to not get weaker, but I never will use it to get stronger. Why not? 1 kill can snowball into 10 in this game. I would rather have a kill than I would not die.
Yeah.
So, okay. Do you have any other questions or anything for me? Did I give you enough to work on?
Oh yeah. I got a lot of stuff to practice.
All right, sounds good, man. If you ever want to do this again, hit me up.
Okay.
All right, that'll end the stream.